This is something I've wanted to film for a long time. Most business owners waste thousands and thousands on the wrong tools. Let me show you what tools actually help grow businesses. And at the end, I'll show you a really cool tool that most of you probably heard of, but nobody is using it correctly. And the best part, most of these tools are free, or at least have a free plan. So let's dive straight into it. So we'd be completely lost without this tool. This is the first on the list, and it's called ThoughtMetric. ThoughtMetric is more e-commerce focused, but it could also work for a service-based business. ThoughtMetric basically helps you better understand where a sale is coming from for your business, instead of relying on Meta or Google's attribution and their tracking, which everybody knows they lie. So before using this, we were scaling campaigns that actually weren't providing us with strong return on investment. We were just kind of chasing our tails in knowing where the sales were coming from. So this is a great way to stop wasting money and to see exactly where your sales are coming from with proper attribution software like ThoughtMetric. There are alternatives out there. I think there's one called Big Whale or Blue Whale. You can have a look at that. But if you're running paid ads, you need accurate tracking. Meta and Google are just known to steal each other's attribution, especially Facebook. So this is a tool you can see on here. You can track multiple conversion points such as add to cart, add to checkout, purchase, etc, etc. There was a bit of setup time for iHeat because we have all these multiple touch points throughout the site, but if you've got a relatively small site or an e-commerce such as a Shopify, this will be super easy for you to set up. Unfortunately, there isn't a free plan for this one, but there is a free trial, so it's definitely worth booking it in, having a free trial, and just seeing if it benefits your business. I think you'll be surprised on where the conversions are actually coming from. And this is the pricing for 25,000 page views, which probably most people would fall under if it's a small service-based business. It's $99. For iHeat, that has a lot of page views, we're talking more around this point. But you can see if we're paying around $1,000 a month that we massively value this tracking software. Second on the list is Notion, and I've been on and off with this for several years. I'm back on with it again now, especially for managing the workflows for my video, and it's helping big time. It's basically Apple Notes but on steroids. I mainly use it for planning projects and keeping my personal tasks organised. And to be honest, like I said, I've been on and off for it for about a year, but I'm back on it now. Sometimes it definitely overcomplicates simple things, and I find myself still using Apple Notes quite a lot, but when I use this properly, it works well. For example, I'm using it currently for planning all of my video material, my scheduling, my plan of attack when it comes to the stages that the videos are at, which is the idea, the planning, the scripting, the filming, etc, etc, and it is working brilliantly for that. I do also have it separated by business, so I'll have one for iHeat, for Statuo, for Monthly Tea Club, and I'll organise my boards accordingly on there, so I know what tasks I have for each business. You can invite other people and collaborate on projects, which is really helpful. And the pricing, there is a free version, which most of you will probably use. The only limits on the free version is you can't have teams working on the similar projects. But it's really good. It has lots of integrations such as Figma, Slack, etc, etc. So I think you'll find it useful. Go and check it out. It's free. Number 3 on the list, and this tool is awesome. I've been using this probably about for 3 or 4, 5 years maybe, is Loom. This is one of them tools that you don't realise you need until you have it, and then you do not stop using it. It saves me so much time. Loom is basically a Google Chrome plugin which allows you to record your screen but also your face at the same time. So you can it's much easier to explain things to clients, to staff members, to do quick tutorials or SOPs, for example. And we've used it for everything, and we still use it for everything. So for example, if I was trying to explain to a client how they do a simple task, instead of me sending an email with like 10 points on there, do this, do that, do that, then I can record a quick Loom. It probably take me 60 seconds, 2 minutes, copy the link, send it to the client, done. And it also will let you know when the client has watched the video. This is a free tool, but you are then limited to 25 videos, and I think a maximum screen recording length of 5 minutes. For us, we pay for the business suite, it's $15 a month, and it's definitely worth it for us. So when you log in, this is your library, and you can see some of the videos I've previously recorded. This is the last one I did with Gareth picking his nose. So it is very, very simple. It will just record the full screen, and there's some new features they've introduced recently, such as the AI summary. It will show the full summary of the video. It'll add chapters in so you can understand what we've been talking about in that video. You can jump to the chapters and so on and so on. This is just a great way that AI is kind of starting to transform these type of tools. Next on the list is Figma. This is probably a bit more advanced. It's for people that probably used to use Photoshop. It is, best way for me to describe this is Photoshop but online, and you can collaborate very, very easily. We've been using this for several years now, and it's just made it so much easier making quick flyer mock-ups, full designs, proposals, presentations. We use it for everything, business cards, the lot. And the beauty is there's also a free version. So this is the dashboard. When you log in, you can double click into a project. So for example, this is one of the projects we're working on at the moment. It's just very similar to Photoshop, but in an online environment. And also the collaboration aspect of this is unbelievable. I could have myself, my lead design Nicola, there could be the web developer Joe on here all at the same time, and you'll see each other's cursors. It'll show you what they're working on. You can also iterate through versions and when changes have been made, in case anybody's accidentally deleted a section of the design you've been working on. And you can just export it very easily. So I'll just select the board here, the one I want to export. I can go down to export, click export, and that image is now saved to my desktop, like so. Again, like I was saying, this is more advanced than tools such as Canva. You can use Canva. Canva's got its place, which is really useful for doing really mock-up designs, flyers, adverts, etc. But it is basic. It's nothing like Figma. Figma's a bit more advanced. The prototyping side of stuff, the presentation side of stuff, and the team collaboration side of stuff is completely in a league of its own. Now this tool is awesome. This is something I've been using for about 6 or 7 years now, and it's called Hotjar. It is probably my favourite tool out the lot. So for example, if you have a website and you've ever wondered, why are people just not purchasing from my website? What's wrong? Am I doing something wrong? Where am I losing my customers in the journey? Why are they not using my contact form, etc.? This is the tool you need. So what it will allow you to do is it will allow you to record users' sessions on your website. This is just one of the features of Hotjar, but this is probably the most powerful. So what you can do is you can install the pixel tracking code, you can enable the session recording, and you can see people using your website, what buttons they're clicking on, where they're getting frustrated, where they're leaving your site, and what actions they're not taking. This has allowed us to tweak websites, A/B split test, and optimize for conversion rate so much faster than if we didn't have this tool. So it's brilliant at identifying friction points throughout your website. As you can see, also there is a free version for this. It's up to 20,000 monthly sessions on your website, but it's free forever. We use this most of the time for most websites. So as you see here now, I've logged in, we can see all the sessions for iHeat we're currently running, where the users have come from, how many actions they took on the site, the pages they visited, and the duration of the session. Hotjar will also flag the frustration levels of users and the engagement levels. So if we know we're getting a highly frustrated user here with a score 3 out of 3, that is a video that's probably going to be worth watching for us. As you can see, we've got 422 recordings so far, so it's very difficult for us to get through all these. I can go on this now and I can watch the recording. I can see where we're losing our users, where they're getting bugged, where the rage clicks are. So you can see there's a rage click here. So as you can see now, I can play the recording of this user. I can skip all the parts of inactivity, and I can also speed it up a little bit, make it 2 times, and see where we are losing people. So you can see it's identified a rage click from a user because they clicked the back button multiple times, but we can now see that's a false positive and we'll flag that as fine. So this next tool is Slack. Basically, WhatsApp is for family, Slack is for business. Slack gives you instant team communication with channels for different projects and different departments. We've used it for probably the last 9 years at Statuo. It's like WhatsApp, but it's just basically organised for businesses. And with more features. This keeps communication seamless instead of lost emails in threads. You can even integrate Slack with tools like Notion and ThoughtMetrics. But one thing, just make sure you're always using threads and you're keeping organised in Slack. It's just so much easier. There's so many features of this now. You've got channels, which is a way to organise your teams and works. Also private messaging, which allows you just communicate directly, and huddles, which we use sometimes for quick video messaging. Again, go check it out. It is an awesome tool. There is a free version, but it does limit quite a lot of the features. So the next tool is the Sage Killer. Not actually called the Sage Killer. It's called Xero, and it is accounting software, online accounting software. For us, this has just made things so much easier. These are the type of things you forget as business owners. Like, these are things you don't want to do when you're starting a business, which is keeping your books organised, chasing payments, sending invoices, reconciling reconciling payments with your bank. This does it all, fully integrated. It will communicate with your bank. It will allow you to integrate payment providers as well to collect payments on invoice. There are so many features with this tool and it's brilliant. For me, it's been perfect because it allows me to link multiple businesses together and switch between the accounts. Another big feature of this is integrating it with your bank feeds. So you can, as soon as you receive a payment or an expense goes out, you can see it in the Xero software and you can reconcile that against an invoice, against a purchase order and so on. I remember when I was a kid sitting on my dad's office floor helping him manually reconcile payments, and this is just a million miles away from that. If we had that back then, I probably would have got some of my weekends back. So this next tool needs no introduction unless you've been living under a rock, and it is ChatGPT. So this is an AI tool by OpenAI and it is awesome for content creation, research, automation, or any task you just can't be bothered to do, to be honest with you. This saves me hours and hours when it comes to proofing, to copywriting, to rewriting emails, or even business planning sometimes. I've used it for writing job posts, for tweaking LinkedIn statuses, for doing my content creation plans. I always use this as part of a starting point, and then I'll add a bit of human touch to it. It's also great for just brainstorming, for having a chat back and forth and using it as a second opinion on things to see if you're going down the right lane. I probably use it 5 to 10 times a day. Like I said, reviewing contracts, helping me amend company terms and conditions, formatting data, that's a good thing, proofing code. The biggest tip I have for this, for using ChatGPT, is I always ask it a question at the start of my statement. For example, ChatGPT, I want 5 video title ideas on topic, but before you write these, ask me as many questions as you need to help you generate better video titles. Then what ChatGPT will come back with is, well, let's just try it. I need 5 video title ideas for my business. First, ask me questions to help you provide a better answer. Here you go. So what type of business do I have? Who's my audience? What are my goals to achieve from the videos? Are there any specific themes? If I just said, give me 5 video title ideas for my business, it's going to come back with nothing. And then if I just say, I run a marketing agency, then it's going to go straight in, how to boost your brand with effective marketing strategies and so on. These are not good because it doesn't know what I'm trying to get out of the video, what I want. So if I went back to the original here, and if I answer the questions, I will get a much more tailored response for my needs. And the last tool on the list is TLDV, and I bet most of you have not even heard of this. This is awesome. We do a lot of Google Meets with Staturo for the agency. You can use this for others, for Zoom, for Microsoft Teams, and Salesforce, I think it links in with. But what it basically does, it is an AI note taker. So the AI note taker will join your meeting, it will listen to the entire call, and it will summarize your meeting and give you bullet points and action points. So at the end of the meeting, it will email you, say, this is what you spoke about, this is what you said you're going to do, and these are the next steps. It is awesome. It allows you to go back and watch the video if there's anything you think you missed from the meeting, if there's anything you want to go back and check what you said, what you committed to, you can just watch the video back. You can either just check the summary out or read the transcription of the video, and it's all there. It's freaking awesome. Like I said, we've been using this for about 9 months now, and it has helped so much. So there you go, there's TLDV. And there is a free version for it as well. And I'm going to finish this video with one hidden gem, which I promise you at the start of the video. And for me, that is going to be LinkedIn thought leader ads. These have been brilliant in the last 2 months of us trialing these. What it basically is it will allow you to advertise for a business through your personal profile. So for me, for Staturo, our goal is to get more clients, more marketing clients, more web design clients. And I'm growing my LinkedIn as well organically at the minute. I can target people that have visited my website, the Staturo website, with my personal profile and boosting some of the posts I've been recently talking about, which is always loosely related to Staturo. And what the goal is with that is to build trust up with the people that have been viewing my website. Let's say a potential client has been on Staturo's website, they're looking for marketing, but they've not quite committed to entering the details on the contact form and they've left. I'll then add them into a retargeting audience. I will target them on LinkedIn with my personal brand profile, which could be any post. I could be talking about time management, I could be talking about staff, I could be talking about anything on LinkedIn. But what I'm doing there is I'm building up trust. This person then seeing me on LinkedIn talking about several different topics: how to grow businesses, how to scale brands, how to increase traffic to a website. And then all of a sudden what they're going to do is they're going to start to build up a bit of a trust with me. And then further down the funnel, I'm going to hit them with some retargeting on trying to get them fill out a contact form or offering them a free piece of material, again to push them further down the funnel. The end goal being contact us for some help for some marketing or an audit for your website. So there you have it. 9 really powerful tools that can help you improve tracking, automation, communication and design. And don't forget the hidden gems, like the LinkedIn thought lead ads has really helped me build my personal brand and funnel them people through to the agency, Statua. And that's been really powerful when it comes to building trust for my brand. So if there was a key takeaway for this video, I'd say having the right tool isn't just about saving money, it's about being able to scale smarter. So let me know, which tool do you swear by that has really helped your business? If you can just drop it down in the comments below, that'd be awesome. And as always, if you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more insights on helping you to scale your business or grow your business the right way. See you in the next one.